Alright, we're going to try this again. And except for the great deals and fabulous service at Wholesale Guitars, none of the following can be confirmed as accurate.
Hello, and welcome to Wapu Random Radio Chaos. Wap no here, so I run the show for him. Perhaps you like what I do better. If not, well, you Caucasian, you have no honor, you don't matter. I make a better car, get better gas mileage than you. Ha ha! You buy Sony, ha! You buy PlayStation, ha! You make an Xbox, it break, ha! So, now I have a white girl speaking in background, but doesn't matter. We go on with the show without the WAP. Or maybe I host all night long speaking like this. It's time for WAP to show up at the new Remit studio and do his sing. Oh, yes. Please welcome WAP.
All right. Here we are, Mayan Booms Day, with a special XMas sale broadcast for the end of days. The season. I hope everyone is enjoying their holidays, and if anyone have any special holiday plans, hit me up on chat. And while we're at it, check this out. This is what we got going on all around the area, from the No Limit Studio, Wholesale Guitars to you.
And now the events update from Wholesale Guitars. This weekend, Wholesale Guitars is having their Finisher List / The End is Nigh sale. Starting today, they'll have all sorts of great deals, and the knowledge that you're helping a great local guy and a great local business can be yours at a savings. Also, the Mayan calendar ends today. You know, it started with Dick Clark and wound its way through to the Twinkie, that well-preserved treat that everyone expected to be the last thing on earth. Along with Keith Richards and the Roaches, of course. Also going on, tonight at Breakers West Broad, the band The Crush will be throwing their end-of-the-world party. And since it's going to be my last time to rock, maybe, I'm going to plan on heading out there and jam a few with them. And if there is a tomorrow, my band, The Kind Eye Project, will be having a post-apocalypse groove party, rocking it out from 9 to 1 a.m. at the Steel Horse for the last jam before Christmas. Come on and enjoy some tasty grooves, excellent service, great food at the Steel Horse. Joining me will be Tony Clampett and Dale Woody Woodward of ZZ Pop. It's going to be a good time. Finally, this toy drive that's been going on for that family of the poor little girl with the inoperable neuroblastoma is going to finish up on Saturday. So get your toys in, because on Sunday, they're going to take a cavalcade escorted by the Iron Eagle Riders to deliver the gifts and hopefully bring a little bit of joy to that family in this season.
All right. And we're going to roll off with a little bit of Adam Eve Eclipse and their song Heal.
place to run, but let us laugh from the side. It makes us happy, not lost in the clamor of our own little life. Oh, makes me wonder. It's time to raise the roof. Take time to raise the
Yes! That's right, Adam Eclipse with Heal. And now we got a little bit of a news from the Eye in the Sky from Ness Lessman. So let's switch over to him.
Our guy in the sky. That's right. It's Ness Lessman.
That's right, it's Ness Lessman here. Gonna report over. We're just kind of checking out the Commonwealth 20, and I got to say, there seems to be something going on over there on Whole Street. Sounds like, they must have heard about all them great deals down there at Wholesale Guitar, that Steve got going on. Meanwhile, we got there just seemed to be a whole lot of, me and my damn helicopter. I wish that pilot would just keep it going. But there does seem to be a real big crowd gathering out there. I'm not quite sure. It's right near that big crock box, big box, something. Maybe it's Cracker Barrel. I'm not quite sure. But it doesn't quite look like no Christmas crowd. Some kind of commotion. And didn't know is, I think we need to go check this out. So, I'll be back and I'll be checking it out for you. Back to you, boss.
All right on, Ness. And how's everybody doing out there? Anybody? Well, it's kind of quiet here in the studio. I'm not quite seeing what the commotion's all about, but here at Wholesale Guitar, I'm not that worried because we got plenty of business and plenty of safe spots. But now it's time for some news.
In conjunction with our New York affiliates and our studios across the nation, it's time for Stuff Happened
where you'll hear the stuff that happened.
Hi, it's Penelope. I hope everybody doing a good day. I sure am. I'm a little worried about that Mayan thing, but that's okay. If that calendar run out, I just go to the store buy another one. Anyway, so I just got this news in that apparently there's a growing throng of people that seem to be experiencing some kind of physical change and maybe some kind of mental psychosis. So if you happen to see a large group of people Shannon told you, do not approach them. I'm telling you, don't be no fool. They're going to be coming towards you kind of all shuffling. And anyway, lock your cars, lock your doors, and head out to some safe location. Like, I think I'm going to go down to Wholesale Guitar because, they got that big old safe room. And so you can go out there and hang out. They got the big old, it's almost like a nuclear bomb shelter complex. It's huge under there. But shh, don't tell anybody I told you. While you're there, maybe you can get some of that great, last minute shopping. But for more, I'm going to get you some more news as soon as I find out some more. So back to you, Rob.
And that's what happened. Good night.
All right. Thank you, Penelope. I do love my family. Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of that kind of concerns me that it's kind of going crazy. I mean, I don't know, the last minute Christmas shopping thing, people get a little nuts, but that doesn't sound normal. So, especially when they're talking about mass throngs of people. So I'm going to go and check out the FEMA and CDC sites to see if there's any information to be had. While I do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a double shot here. So first off, here we go with some Steel Shot, Alive Again.
Waiting to arise alive.
And we might as well get a little Christmas song out there for you while we're out there shopping. Maybe get a beer while we're at it. But don't drive and drink. And don't drink and drive.
It's the end of the year and it's time for good cheer. It's Christmas time, think I'll have me a beer. It's not Hanukkah and I'm not a Jew. Hey, it's Christmas time, think I'll have me a brew. 'Cause you know, beer tastes so good on the holidays. Beer, beer for Christmas. Beer, beer for me. 'Tis the season for giving, and it tastes much better than tea. I don't speak Swahili, no Kwanzaa for me. Christmas is my time for a beer, 2 or 3. Agnostics and atheists, they can have Festivus. A nice Christmas keg for me and the rest of us. That's a lot of beer. There's a lot of people, hey. You know, beer, beer for Christmas. Beer, beer for me. 'Tis the season for giving, and they taste so good when they're free. You know, this kind of reminds me of a story. You know, I had a beer with an alien. It was weird. I was sitting outside on my tractor teaching my dog Luther how to read when this flying saucer beamed me up. And inside were all these funny creatures with big yellow eyes and ugly skin. And they were talking real funny like this. Run away, run away. Well, all of a sudden it hits me. They were saying Miller Beer, only they were saying it backwards. Well, lucky for me, I had a 6-pack of Miller with me. And they just sucked it all up with their fingers. It was weird. And they said that they was coming back. So lock up your Ellen Reed. An ale or my liquor would be just fine. A nice amber bock is better than a wine. Give me a pale ale or a nice black and tan. Don't care draft or bottle or even a can. One last thing I'll tell you, I wish you good cheer. For it's Christmas time, it's my time for beer. Try to be friendly, tip well, pay your tab. And if you get wasted, hey, we'll call you a cab. Everybody, beer, beer for Christmas. Beer, beer for me. 2 or 3. 'Tis the season for giving. Why don't you buy one for me? Now, beer, beer for Christmas. It's that time of the year. 'Tis the season for giving. Please, dear Santa, send beer.
All right, and welcome back. Hey, we got Steve Bryant, Wholesale Guitars, here with us.
Yeah, man, we're trying to, clear out some more space in the bomb shelter back there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, I did have I did a little bit of research there on the FEMA and CDC sites, all right. This is what I found out so far. There has been some kind of unidentified mass psychosis or breakout going on, and reports are that numerous malls in the area have been affected worse than first. And all the local big box stores are a mess of drooling hordes of these, I don't even want to say this. I mean, it's so ridiculous. They're actually calling them zombies. Anyway,
it's kind of like the cliche, but kind of zombie apocalypse kind of thing,
I mean, really. But and as far as we've seen, the symptoms include drooling, a shuffling walk. I mean, apparently it's as bad as Ozzy Osbourne, how he walks around in his house, Sharon, and or maybe like Elaine's dancing on Seinfeld. And apparently they occasionally just break out into almost like a flash mob episode of random song and dance numbers.
Well, that's a convulsive dance that Elaine did, by the way. That was...
Well, yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
Very convulsive.
Yeah. Oh, and of course the ever popular anal seepage. Now, the afflicted seem to be attracted to healthy people and will bite them about the head and body while saying bran. I might not have copied that down correct. Brawn. But so far, the only ones who seem to have been immune to all this are blondes, diehard liberals, and religious uberzealots. But so far here, I mean, we haven't seen anything here, have we?
Not yet.
I mean, Tim comes close, but it's
And
not a
Bob,
big horde.
Bob's pretty close.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob's
Yeah.
got the shuffle walk.
He definitely
yeah.
got that shuffle, definitely. Yeah. But we don't seem to have much activity like that around here at this time. Although I heard there's apparently maybe that ruckus that Ness was talking about over at down the way down the road. Anyway, but over here we seem to be no problem. So now's a good time to come by here for a little bit of safety and maybe get a great deal on whatever needs your music lovers in your house may have.
And the bomb shelter.
And the bomb shelter.
Yeah.
Bomb shelter's good to have around.
Just in case,
we got milk and cookies.
This is and today might be our last day on Earth.
It could be, but so get your shopping done now. Here's a word from our sponsor, in fact.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Oh, man. Oh, that's it. Oh, damn.
Dude, I don't get it, man. My guitar won't tune right.
Yeah?
I get it like in tune here,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like way out of tune up here.
Yeah.
And I want to lower the strings, man. What can I do?
Man, you got to take your axe to Wholesale Guitar. Unlike some of the big box stores, they have a real guitar tech on staff, in-house, who can get you set up to rock and roll. And they won't charge you an arm and leg like them other places.
Dude, that's awesome. Where is it, man?
Wholesale Guitar is conveniently located at 10922 Hull Street Road behind Merchant Auto and Mulligan's in Genital Crossing, just a few doors down from Don Day. Wholesale Guitar has a full-time, on-staff guitar tech, and unlike some big boxes which will ship your stuff away to go get it fixed, we can fix it right here for you at reasonable, family-friendly rates. And you can check us out on the web at www.wholesaleguitars.org.
Sweet.
Don't forget to tell them Barry sent you.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone about our little secret. Now I'm running around, like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a chicken.
Running around, like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around, like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around, like a chicken with its head cut off. To put my hat on, and I headed for the door. You said you'd give me a ride back to the place I was before. But the other people in the room didn't know what was going on. So it kept on happening right into the dawn, yeah. You got me running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. You see me on the street these days, you pretend that you don't know me, playing good idea, bad idea, good idea, bad idea, and it's hit and miss with fate. She was pretentious and preoccupied. She seemed to know what was going down. Now her big fat mouth is running around, like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a chicken.
Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Hey man, carpet. Everybody knows about our little secret. You got me running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a chicken.
I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head.
All right, now we're back in the No Limit studio here, Wops Random Radio, End of Days Christmas Special.
Well, that's the only time I will ever do that.
And that's the only time he will ever do that. That was the end of the song. See, I thought that was part of the studio. See, it's so seamless. We do have some breaking news, though, with our Eye in the Sky.
Oh my god, we have, news.
Hey, this is Ness Lessman again. We're flying over Skeeter's house, and I swear I see that group of people. They just, they was marching up Whole Street, and apparently they're surrounding his house. And I see Skeeter down there, and he's dressed up as Santa down there, and I think he's shooting. He's shooting at the zombies. He's shooting. Oh my goodness, it's a mess down there. Wait. What's that I see? Is that... Okay, lower that chopper just a little bit. I need to get a look at that guy. Oh, my God. It is. Look. Well, first, it looks like First, there's a bunch of employees from that big box store. But anyway, look at that. Isn't that Michael Moore? Hey, man, I swear that's Michael Moore. You know, that famous movie guy. And he's actually got a camera, and he's trying to film this crap. And they're going right at him. And they're going at... they're mobbing him. Oh, no. No, wait, they're grabbing him and they're sniffing his head, and they're like, they're just walking away. I guess he didn't have any of what they was looking for. Well, in any case, you be careful down there, Skeeter. All right. That's Santa with an M60 on a rooftop there, protecting his household and getting rid of zombies. Merry Christmas. We're getting a little low on go-go juice, and I'm a bit hungry for some lunch, so I think we're going to head on over to that Wawa or something like that from that Canadian place, and we're going to get us some juice and some food. All right? Back to you. All right, back in the studio with more machine guns. And we're going to figure out what's going on down there at Skeeter's place.
A little worried about Skeeter.
Skeeter's kind of an oddball, but he does like to take care of his friends and family, and he always does take care of them kids, kind of like you do.
Well, thank you.
Well, you got to give credit where credit's due. This man right here, Mr. Steve Bryant at Wholesale Guitars, is one of the most generous and hardworking people I know.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So, with that in mind, let's hear a little bit more about Wholesale Guitars and what they can do for you.
Well, it's the last weekend to shop. The last weekend before Christmas. Or maybe the last weekend ever.
And Wholesale Guitar wants you to be prepared. Be it the end of the world or the end of your Christmas list, Wholesale Guitar is the place to get some great gifts for all the musicians and prospective rock stars in your life. Check out these great deals going on now through Christmas, assuming the world's still around, of course. Youth acoustic guitars with kick bags, $59.99. Full-size Rogue acoustics, $79.99. Wireless guitar systems, $50. Ukuleles, $29.99. An electric guitar starter pack for $179.99 while supplies last. And all other in-stock items 10% off. And hey, if it is the end of the world, it's the perfect time to get your guitarist a great quality acoustic instrument, guitar, bass, banjo, or even an ukulele. And you can stock up on strings, picks, because who wants a broken string to stop the fun enjoying a little campfire music in your cave, camp, compound, or bomb shelter? Wholesale Guitar is located at 10922 Hull Street Road in Lothian, Virginia, in Genito Place.
Wholesale Guitars. It's where real guitar heroes are made. And now it's time for the most interesting segment of the show with the most interesting man in the studio, your host, Diego.
Diego?
Hey man, where is Diego?
Diego?
Yo, D!
Hey, we can't seem to have find him. Diego, give me. I'm gonna go take a look. Can you?
Yeah.
Spatter off at the air for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he's going to find our co-host Diego here. Not quite sure where he went, but I don't know, I'm sure Wap will find him somewhere.
Check this out. I found
But-
this disc.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Got a label. Hey, yeah.
Wap's got something here. Hold
This
on.
is odd. He left me a CD with a note that says "Wap, play me."
Well, let's see what he says.
All right, so hold on a second while I put it in the computer here, and here we go. And all right, press play. Click.
Hola, mi amigos. It is I, Diego, don't wanna get eaten by a zombie cojones de los Mayans de la Villalobos. Feliz Navidad y buen apocalipto. First, I must explain myself to your host, Wap, the second most interesting man in the show. Now, Wap, I sent you an email last month telling you I would be taking an extended vacation with 20 of my closest friends.
Diego.
Un momento, por favor. Sí, señorita. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
It's Monica.
Ah, sí, Monica. Why don't you go make me a margarita and run along and wait in the hot tub with the rest of your pledge class?
Okay. Hurry up, the hot tub's all ready.
Okay, now where was I? Ah, Jess. See, you never checked your email. So I recorded this message so you can still send some Diego love out into the world. I never did mention to you, my friend, that some of my ancestors were Mayan, no? Lo siento. You know, we've been planning this day for a very long time, and now I am enjoying a vacation at our wild hideaway in an undisclosed location in the tropics.
Hurry up, Diego.
Just in case, as you would say there in Virginia. So to all mis hombres out there, buenos dias del endo del world. And if you awake it and make it past the Monday, Feliz Navidad. And the final word of advice, be prepared. Have an exit plan. And if your plan includes the entire pledge class of a college sorority, so much the better. Adios. Y vaya con Dios.
Bye.
Oh, stop it, Monica. Let Angelica come with me. And now, our Zen thoughts for the day. Why do they say, I had my dog fixed? Shouldn't they say they had their dog broken? It no longer works. Whatever happened to Irish tape? Or maybe vodka tape? Best Buy? Really? Why do they sell Microchef products? I can buy fire starter log, a gallon of gas, and matches to burn down my house for much less than an Xbox 360. Perhaps they need to call themselves So-So Buy. Oh, and PlayStation 3 comes with the Blu-ray built in. Why do they need hot water heaters? Who needs to heat hot water? It's already hot. Ponder these questions and consider the answers, so perhaps next time you can ask Alex Trebek, what is the question?
Well, that's kind of odd. Hey, we got a caller. We got a call coming in here. So how do I...
Hello? Hello? Who's calling?
Sure,
Glenn,
Yeah, Glenn, we're on the air.
hey, let me tell you something, man. There's some crazy stuff happening out here.
Yeah, where are you at?
I'm on Forest Hill Avenue right now. I'm driving, but it's like, there's I don't know, people are just walking funny all over the road.
Well, people down there kind of walk funny anyway sometimes.
Yeah, I know, but I just had one guy lick my windshield.
He licked your windshield?
Just licked my windshield.
You had a window licker?
I had a window licker. It's crazy.
What, did he say anything, or did he just come up to you and go, "Bah"?
He just went like this. He said,
I had that happen at a gig.
I had that happen last night.
I'm actually on the way to go pick up Sarita, and I just see all these people all over the road, and she's going to be mad because I'm so late.
Yeah, well, that's...
I'm like weaving in and out of people. I don't know what the deal is, man. They all look like death warmed over.
We're hearing these reports all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, Ness just reported that over at Skeeter's house, man. He was on the rooftop because they were mobbing his house. But Michael Moore was apparently safe.
Oh, well, lucky for him.
Yeah,
I'm
Michael
here
Moore.
in the middle of all this crap. So what's going on? It's like, is it the end of the world or what?
I don't know. I just according to the FEMA and CDC websites, there's some reports of some kind of it's apparently widespread, and there's a lot going on.
Great.
So,
I better hurry up and try to get Sarita then, because
Yeah.
I'm starting to get worried now.
Yeah,
I was at Benny's all day long, man.
Anything there?
Anything happen over there?
Actually, there was a group of people that came in that looked like they were hungover majorly. That looked like they just woke up, tore up clothes and everything, and they just devoured all the pork.
And
then they just walked out and didn't pay for nothing.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I said, hello, welcome to Benny's. They're like, I was like, okay, would you like to be seated?
Well,
one guy went to the bathroom, tore the bathroom up.
Hey, if it gets too bad, man, we got the bomb shelter here.
I know, yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, and so far ain't nothing happening out in the parking lot. I don't see anything going on out there outside the studio.
Yeah, nothing out here outside the studio yet, but we're keeping our eyes open.
Yeah, but I heard further down the road near the Commonwealth 20 area that there might be some stuff happening that way.
I'll tell you what, my friend's out there, his name's Joe, and I'm going to give him a call here in a little bit as soon as I get Sarita back to the restaurant. And let me see what he says going out there by Commonwealth 20.
All right, that'll work.
All right, bro. Keep us
I'll get him a
informed,
call.
man.
Huh?
Keep us informed out there.
I will, man.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Y'all be safe.
All right, man, you too.
All right, take care.
All right, well, there's the word from Forest Hill. Apparently it's kind of a mess out there, so y'all be safe. Hear that siren?
I do.
Apparently there's a fire truck responding out there heading up Hull Street. Must be going towards, the Woodlake area, Brandermill maybe.
Yeah, it sounds like it's heading that way.
Yeah. Well, over here, the parking lot's fine, and we got plenty of space back here, and we got how big exactly is that thing? I mean, you put some Mormons to shame with how well that thing is stocked.
Yeah, they talk about the 144,000. Well, we wanted to be sure of that,
144. I thought it was the 4400. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of that television show. Hey, everybody, if you do see some stuff going on, please just hit us up and let us know what the deal is, because we got a very small window looking outside, and we can see the parking lot.
Which reminds me, 140. If you were told only 144,000 people were going to heaven, would you try to get other people to join your faith? They might take your place.
Yeah, I might say, no, really, I'm Hanukkah. That's my faith. I believe in rocks. And while we do this, I'm going to go ahead and...
Hello, this is 911.
No, this is not 911. This is WG Radio.
Oh my God! I can call 411, they get 911, and they just give me the wrong number.
911 keeps giving you the wrong number. Well, is there something we can help you with?
It's mayhem out here.
Where are you, ma'am?
I don't know. This one guy just jumped on my car.
He jumped on your car.
He jumped on my car.
I hear some moaning, and are you there? Ma'am? Okay, we lost her. Not sure what happened there, Wop.
All right, I'm going to try to make some phone calls here. I'm getting a little nervous myself. In the meantime, we're going to play a song by Adam Eve Eclipse, a song called Heal. And y'all dig on this and stick around and pay attention. Or just come on down to Wholesale Guitars. We got milk and cookies and stocked up in our nuclear post-apocalyptic bomb shelter here. And y'all be careful out there, all right? and a little Beyond the Victory.
Oh my god, we have, news.
This just in. We've been getting reports from across the nation pointing about this event that can only be called a zombie apocalypse. You can hit the CDC or FEMA sites on the web, on the interwebs, you know what that is, for information on what you can do for your last minute preparations and what you can do to keep safe. And just so you know, these are apparently not your garden variety zombies. And, they seem to be a little more selective about, which brains they be eating. If you have at least half a brain, you better run for the hills. Or maybe you can go to Wholesale Guitar, because they got that underground survival complex, that's where I'm going. I hope my sister Tashonda got my message. Anyway, there's a little bit more news. Now, in New York, at the football Jets headquarters, all the staff and team members, with the exception of head coach Rex Ryan and Tebow, have been converted or consumed. They say Tebow was last seen with a shining aura, because he's so holy and stuff, as he was swinging what has now been called the holy helmet. And actually, when he was swinging that thing, he'd be hitting them zombies, and they're disintegrating into dust. It's just like in the movies. When it's certain, why the Jets coach was, preserved, though it seems to me, I don't know, that, he had truly thick-headed and just plain dumb and that's why he's being spared. You can look at him starting Mark Sanchez this whole season as proof of that. Anyway, in California, we have reports that there are a bunch of blondes that are mostly safe. After this large mob, everything in their way down Rodeo Drive and all the Hollywood and stuff. A group of blondes, they were all the left there, the only people left standing. And since, they started following the mob. They said that, they were excited about being in a parade or something. I don't know. It just is what it is, I guess. Anyway, so that's what I got, so I guess, hey, why don't you play that next special message, that we got for all the people out there.
All right, thank you, Penelope. And while we're at it, here's another little message from one of our other sponsors. You should check this flick out, I have.
You loved him in Flirty Dancer.
Let's tango, baby.
You cheered for him in Ernest Gump.
Run, I'll sashay.
Now, see him in his Oscar-winning performance in Pokeback Mountain.
Poke me, I'll show you.
The story of forbidden love and friendship in social media chat.
My God, poke me again.
Pokeback Mountain. You like it, and share it.
Skittles.
Pokeback Mountain. What happens online stays online.
I love your shoes.
Coming soon to a theater near you. This movie has not yet been approved for any audiences.
Skittles.
All right, here we are back in the No Limit Studios. I don't know what else is going on out there, but it sounds like it's kind of a mess. I hope you got all your shopping done. If not, come out at the Wholesale Guitars. So, I'm hoping everybody's having a good time. And, if it were up to me, I'd come on out and have a cookie too. I'm having a little difficulty with the console. Is there something going on out there? Yeah?
We're good.
All right. I've got the light flashing saying Ness Lessman wants to check in with us, so we're going to go ahead and switch, and I'm not even going to bother with the intro music, so here we go over to Ness Lessman.
All right, it's Ness here. We're going to take a little landing here over at the Wawa. Like I said, we need some go juice. So we're going to stop and settle down and get some food. Say, hey, Billy Bob Pilot, Billy Bob, come on, you want a sub?
Yeah, give me a Subway in there, will you?
All right, that sounds good for me. Hey, there's a mess of people out here. I'm just trying to say that, there might be something going on. What? Hey. There's a group of mob just coming over there. Hey,
just so we have a problem.
Oh my God, they're getting older. Stop the chopper. Oh my God!
Just so we have a problem.
Oh my God, what was that?
It sounded pretty creepy to me.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Wonder which Wawa's he landed at. One right down here?
Well, that'd be the one that makes sense. I mean, it's right down the street, from where he was.
Yeah, right there, Bailey Bridge.
Yeah, I know a helicopter moves pretty quick, but, this is his normal flying zone.
Figure Bailey Bridge.
Hey, man. Hey, Steven, can you take a look out that door, see if you see anything? Because I think I see a little bit of smoke coming up that. Hey, tell you what, we're going to take a short break here. I'm going to play this song, and we're going to go and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Says we got some smoke, too.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's right. I'm trying to remember all the words. I told you earlier. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it all day long. What you gonna do when the world does change, leaving you all alone? You can see it, you can feel it, it's happening everywhere. There's people walking around, live that love, love's vanishing in the air. Just trying to catch a buzz, no matter what's right or wrong. Maybe one day we will get back to all we need is love. Swim a mile and try and do something right. Today what you gotta believe is you just did something right. In all the world, everywhere, you never see so much pain. People walking around, their heads in the air, walking around with disdain. Trying to catch a buzz, they don't matter what's right or wrong. Maybe one day we will get back to all we need is love. about it all day long. But what you gonna do when the world does change, leaving you all alone?
Thank you. Man,
What's wrong with you, boy?
I got a guitar, but I just can't play it. I can play that video game all day long, but the real thing is nothing like it. I give up.
I pity the fool that quits on me. Come here, boy. We're going for a ride.
Where are we going?
Wholesale guitar. We're gonna go get you some lessons.
No way. I can't afford that. I went to the big box down the street and the lesson rates were ridiculous.
The big box? Don't test me, boy. Wholesale guitar got real musicians with loads of experience at a price you can afford.
Really?
Now come on, boy. Are we gonna go to Wholesale Guitar and get you guitar lessons? Or am I gonna give you some free lessons in pain?
Oh, let's go to Wholesale Guitar. Wholesale Guitar is conveniently located at 10922 Whole Street Road, Midlothian, Virginia, with a staff of seasoned local musicians whose focus is on you and not the bottom line. Wholesale Guitars offers lessons for all levels of students and all ages.
I pity the fool who blows away money on big box. Wholesale Guitar. That's where real guitar heroes are made.
And we're back. And Wop had to step out for just a second, so I'm going to take over for him here for a minute or two. But I'm going to tell you, we've got some crazy things happening. We got some smoke coming from down where Les last reported, and a little bit concerned about that. Not real sure what all's going on out there, but hopefully we're going to find out for you soon and have some answers. But you can always come down to Wholesale Guitars. We do have our bomb shelter here. We're just opening up to anybody that needs it. So if you're getting overrun, come on down and see us. Well, hope wherever you are listening that you're safe. The wind's getting up pretty bad. There's smoke rolling. We've got, a lot of strange activity going on outside the door here. So we'll see what happens. Oh, wait. Got a call coming in. Let's see who this is here. WG.
Hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, man, is this Wholesale Guitars?
This is Wholesale Guitars.
Oh, cool. Hey, where are you located, man? I'm like at the Walgreens. I can't. Genito? Where you be?
Oh, well, you're right across from us, actually. We're close to there. What's it look like over there?
Oh, man. This place, the parking lot is tight. It kind of reminds me of, the parking lot scene over at Further Fest. People just shuffling around. Every day they shuffling.
Every day they're shuffling.
Yeah, man. There's a bunch of people just wandering around here that's looking all weird. Like really bad dancers.
Really bad dancers and looking weird. Making any noises? Anything?
Yeah, kind of. They're getting close to my car. Yeah.
What is that?
Hey, man.
You okay?
Hey, man, I don't have no spare tickets for that fish show. And ain't no but Madison Square Garden. That's another little week away, man. And
are you okay?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, wait. Hey, why are you fighting me? Hey, man, wait. Hey.
Oh, my God. I lost the call. Wop, did you hear that?
What happened? Hello?
I had a call, and guy was at Walgreens, and he said he was being bitten. It was pretty bad. Right across the way here.
Hey, we're gonna go. Just so we know how much time we got before we have to, I guess, hop in. I might need to zip out of here and go grab some of my animals and the family and
get them back up here, to the bomb shelter.
So, it's just a minute up the street, but
I'm going to play the Steel Shot tune. How about that? And,
yeah, let's take a look here.
Let's see what we got going on over there. So, Break Free, Steel Shot for you.
You and Watson going to take over from there.
Show me how to break it down, baby. You know me now. Every time
Yeah, we're right up towards the end where
make it sound, you show me how to want you more, and it drives me crazy. Every time I hear your name, I know that you're all the same. You play your games, all you want is money and fame. You're never to blame. Well, this time I'm locking the door and I'm moving forward. Maybe this time you'll understand I'm not your puppet. No more time for your life. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? More fight seals a deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break free. Show me how to break it down, baby. You may have found the only thing that makes me want to stay around. Lost and found, I always want to bring you home, and it drives me crazy. Every time you say my name, I know that you're all the same. You play your games, all you want is diamond rings. You make me scream, don't you ever come to my door. I'm moving forward. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? Over fight seals a deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break free. Yeah. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? Over fight seals a deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break free. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? One more fight seals a deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break
Are you ready for the end of the world? Are you prepared for a zombie apocalypse? Are you even ready for Christmas?
Then you need to head to Wholesale Guitars. If you need to find that last-minute gift item for that musician or future rock star gospel singer in your life, or maybe you just want to provide hours of entertainment in your basement or bunker, then Wholesale Guitars is the place for you. From electric and acoustic guitars and basses, amps, banjos, and even ukuleles to great stocking stuffers like snark tuner, capos, effects pedals, and straps, to survival supplies like picks, strings, things, jam-along CDs, and lots of great songbooks for modern music for those lonely hours in the cave. Wholesale Guitar has got it all. Check out these great deals going on now through Christmas.
Assuming the world's still around, of course.
Youth acoustic guitars with gig bags, $59.99. Full-size Rogue acoustics, $79.99. Wireless guitar systems, $50. Ukuleles, $29.99. An electric guitar starter pack for $179.99 while supplies last. And all other in-stock items 10% off.
Not only that, but if you come now, you may be able to reserve a spot in the massive underground safety survival complex here at Wholesale Guitars. What big box would do that for you? Hurry now. Space in the bunker is limited.
Wholesale Guitars located at 10922 Hull Street Road in Lothian, Virginia, in Genito Place.
Wholesale Guitars. It's where real guitar heroes are made.
All right, welcome back to the No Limit Studio. And now we have Stephen the Younger here. Just came into the studio. What's going on, Stephen?
Not much. Dad had to try to get my brother, mom, and the 3 pets to bring them to the shelter because things are looking pretty bad out there.
Yeah,
so.
What'd you see out there?
On my way in, I saw all kinds of stuff. I saw like people screaming, running around. There was a whole mob that was like chasing like 3 or 4 people down the road, and there's flipped cars, things on fire. While something was on fire on top of the building, on smoke and everything else.
It's probably the chopper, probably the Wholesale Guitar traffic copter. Hey,
Ness, really?
Yeah. Really?
How do you know so much about zombies?
Wait, get him the mic. Get up to the mic.
Yeah, come here. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, I'm sure that the listeners really need to hear some of this stuff.
Tell us about the zombie apocalypse. How do you know so much about it?
I just play video games, and they teach you a lot about what to do.
And what game is it?
Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I was always kind of a Call of Duty zombie level kind of online.
Left 4 Dead 2 teaches you how to survive. You got to stay in a group, salvage your ammo as much as you can, and if you have to, pick up machetes, axes, anything you can use to take them out.
Well, there you have it, young expert. Maybe you could probably teach the CDC and FEMA a few things, because what they said is stay indoors, lock your doors and windows. Like they're not going to come in through the window, right? In fact, hey, I think we got a new news flash here coming in. We got a little bit more news, so let's see what's going on.
Oh my God, we have news.
All right, it's Penelope. I have a breaking news flash. Just so you know. There's reports coming from all over America and stuff, but, like they had the one from New York and California, but here we go. So like I said, there was some stuff, and this is what happened. See, we got some sight of a bright part of hope for we do have a small bit of hope for our great nation. It seems like a giant zombie mob descended upon the White House and Congress, and they ate just about everything in their path. They ate and converted all the targets in their path. Apparently, no man or woman with a brain survived. So, luckily, the president, his cabinet, and most of Congress were apparently okay. I guess that should tell you all we really need to know about our elected officials.
Damn shame that here at Wholesale Guitar, we're nice and going to be cozily tucked away in our large, safe room. Well, more like the underground bomb shelter complex. So if you got a chance, now's the time to come. You need to come on down now. You get a spot while you can, because maybe there won't be enough time. But we do have some MREs heated up, and since we had a little bit of word from our government, while we try to figure out a little bit more about what's going on, we're gonna take a listen to WAP's Government Funk. Man, don't eat on the radio, man. It's just as bad as that dude earlier that called in.
I'm sorry. I like these.
No, that dude called in and was and then he started eating on the phone. I don't know what's going on.
You want me to sing something? I think I should let you go. You know what I'm saying? This song goes out to the ladies. The ladies. This girl got everything I want. She got the side, the back, the front. Got a smooth walk, the smooth talk. So damn tight when she gets on my. Let me tell you about the way she moves. A perfectly natural motion of the ocean grew. Eyes made for gazing, built like a brick house. And it's magic when she's on my. Girl, you're so damn fine.
Make a sign on the dotted line.
Girl, you're so damn bad.
Baby, happy that I didn't have.
She got a mind like a body all deep and curved. She take a walk down the street, she make the traffic swerve. Walk away, it's like puppets fighting in a blanket. Watch it wiggle, see it jiggle, makes me wanna hit it. Yeah, that's right. I gotta say she got good head on the pillow lying in my bed. 24/7, baby, if I could get it off and get with it. I got good wood. She got the booty, make a black girl proud. Get a booty lips, yeah, it draws a crowd. Looking and staring and watching and want it, I want it now. That's my baby, I'm gonna show you just how. That's my what's that? You got midgets hiding under that shelf to get out of the rain. One of them looks like tattoo, the one that said that plan. Look at that ass, I'm gonna tap it like a can. And pump, I ain't too proud to bear. Sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. Ain't too proud to please, baby. Please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. She got more style than Christopher Walken, the coolest white man on the planet I'm talking about. Her body never stopped, it's built for rocking. Come on, baby, you know those boots are made for knocking. That's just what they do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. That's all I got to say. That woman made me high. Just look at me, I ain't that bad for an off-white guy. That's right, I said off-white, I ain't right. Walk bunnies, if you please, I please you all night. Toys Walk, that's my number, you should call me. 911 for your intimate emergency. And if you need more spark for that trunk in your junk, call Government Cheese, yeah, we got that funk.
All right, we're back at the No Limit Studio. Apparently there's a lot going on. I'm looking outside, and there seems to be some people approaching the building. I've been trying to make phone calls out, and I can't get anything. I can't get any signal. I hope everyone out there is all right.
Whoa, what are they doing to that car? What they're about to?
Are they coming in? Oh my God! Ow! Ow! What's it? Run! Run!
Get out of the shelter, quick!
No! My shoe!